Going to talk about phylogenetic tree analysis, and we will discuss the distance methods. Tree is constructed using a distance matrix, which gives us the pairwise relationship between the biological entities given to us. They could be genes or the whole organism, the species. So the tree construction helps us to find a hierarchical relationship between the objects, and we get a global picture from the pairwise relationships. So let us first start with UPGMA. UPGMA is based on agglomerative clustering, that is, we combine those two objects which have the minimum distance and make a cluster of them, and similarly we repeat this process until we reach a single cluster from the different units given to us. Here we see that the distance between BC is 4 and BD is also 4, but and in such a tie we can pick any of the sequences which have minimum distance. So we start with BC. The distance BC is 4 and we make a cluster BC. From the cluster to the leaf node, on both the sides the distance is divided into half, so it becomes 2 and 2 here. Now the distance matrix is updated, and on every updation it decreases by an order of 1. That is, now it will become 4x4 matrix, and here we see the 4x4 matrix. The values in the matrix are filled by taking arithmetic mean between the units in the cluster and to all the other objects. Here the value 11 is calculated by taking distance AB, that is distance between A and B plus distance between A and C, and dividing it by 2 because we took 2 units, and the value between BC and D is calculated like this. The distance between B and D was 4 and C and D was 6, so it was 10. Divided by 2 it becomes 5. Similarly all the values are filled, and now we see that in this matrix the minimum value is 5. So we make a cluster, we will make a cluster BCD now here, and 5 is divided into 2.5 on both the sides. The distances from the cluster to the leaf node is taken, so here it will become 0.5, not 2.5, because the total should be 2.5, and here it will be 0.5. So this is how we will proceed. Now we see that now the BCD cluster is made, and we will update the matrix. It will become 3x3 matrix here. Now the values are updated again. We see that now the value between A and BCD is the distance between AB, that is 10, the distance between AC and the distance between AD, these are added and then divided by 3 because we took 3 units. Here I have done it. Now in this matrix we see that the minimum value is 7, and it is between A and E. It is between A and E, 7, and now we will again make a cluster AE from it, and the value is 7, so we will divide it equally from cluster to the leaf nodes. That becomes 3.5 and 3.5. Now we update the matrix. It will become a 2x2 matrix. Here it is. The distance is calculated. The distance comes out to be 12, and we know how to calculate it now. And now the last step is to combine. These two clusters, and the tree is obtained. Here we have combined this was 3.5, and this is BCD, BC, C, B, 2.5, 2.5. Now we combine these two, BCD and AE, and the value is 12. So the value from this node to the leaf node should be 6, so it is 3.5 already here, so this will become 2.5. and this side we can also calculate it. We can calculate it to any of the leaf node because it will be equal to all the leaf nodes. So 2.5 minus 6 minus 2.5 is 3.5. So here we see that in UPGMA method the distance from cluster to the leaf node on both the sides is equal. This means that this method considers that the objects diverge at a constant rate, similar rate, both of the object of the from one cluster. So this is sort of an disadvantage of this method. Other methods like NJ and FM are don't consider this molecular clock, and they're better than this method.